Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Welcome, our generals and friends, to another live stream here for Command & Conquer General 0 Hour 1 vs 1 World Series 2019. And we are here with the first semi-final match of the day. We got two today. This is the first with BoYcaH against Asus. Big BoYcaH against legendary Asus should be very, very good. Let's have a look if the player here, BoYcaH, is already there. But we are not alone today. We also got another streamer here with us, co-commentator here in our Discord. Where is he? Where is he? Let's have a look here. There he is, Mr. Legionnaire Generals, co-commentating today for us, for you.
Hello, how are you all doing?
I think everyone is doing very, very fine, and hopefully the players will do the most excellent. What do you expect today, Legionnaire?
Ooh, to be honest, I saw Asus play yesterday and he had some real great moments of just perfect micro, and I think we might see that today again. So yeah, I'm very curious. Can't say it's one or the other. Seriously, you can't tell. Not yet. We've got to see the first few games. We've got to see how these players are. And yeah, I am very curious myself.
So before we do this connection test, we test the Stan. Okay, let's do a connection test first. But of course, we need to have another look at the grid here to see what this is about. This is semi-final. But first, we want to see a connection. Hopefully, everything will be good. Very important that the players are happy with the performance. So this is just a test match. Let's have a look. Oh, we got a 10 latency. That looks good. Hopefully it stays like that. 11. Oh, it's going up.
Looks alright.
13.
Not too shabby.
Yeah. 15. Oh, it's going up. Oh, very dangerous. 16.
16. I should be fine though. I mean, okay, 18. 80% good. Okay, BoYcaH says okay. 19. Do they find it acceptable? Let's try Stanislav host. Okay, so we'll try a different host.
Okay. I'm happy with that. We can do that.
You have been defeated.
Oh, I've been defeated, of course. Hopefully, maybe we can have input from the chat if the audio levels of both of us are okay or not. So
I think we sound utterly beautiful together. Seriously, we should start like a little
delicious
choir thing, like you know.
I'm stuck in the game over screen. I can't get out.
Okay. It's because you're defeated. That's why.
Yeah. Big and noob performance here by Stanislav. Okay, so I will open the room. Can do that.
Yes, let's try that. Wait, you're here now?
Yes, I opened the big room here.
Okay.
Oops. So Owen cover is Asus. So he registered to the tournament with the name BoYcaH, but apparently everyone calls him Asus, so we will just go with Asus now. So whenever you're Asus or BoYcaH, it is BoYcaH, and BoYcaH, of course, a BoYcaH. Yeah, we need to be very careful to not to say anus. Yeah, it sounds very close to Asus. Yeah, so in the heat of the battle, you know, keep it correct.
We have to stay focused. We can do it.
Yes.
Poor Aces.
So we do another
Yeah,
test. Many test matches today upcoming. I hope you enjoy. Will be very exciting. Yeah, we can see
matches are the best.
we can see the spam of the barracks.
Ooh, very nice. Let me try and click some things too. That will induce a little bit of latency. Same, he says. I can try host as well because I'm not actually streaming, so maybe that will help.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
certainly do that. Okay, so the people in the stream says that you are a bit too quiet. So how about
You have been defeated.
how about I raise your volume a bit?
Well, it's more because the coffee still has to kick in, guys. Like, I just finished the coffee, like, just now. Like, finished brewing it. I just had my first few sips. You gotta wait for that to kick in, that glorious caffeine boost. And then I'll probably be way too loud. So let's just wait for now, you know. We should just stick to choir singing for now, I think. That's
Okay,
probably
I set you to 80%, so I increased your volume by 10%. Hopefully that will be better.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, Mr. Stanislav, I hosted.
Roger that, Mr. Legionnaire.
Actually, let me put Tournament Desert, right? For consistency's sake. Because otherwise people get mad. Okay. Boop. There we go. Here we go. Oh.
Hopefully you will have the professional connection for fast super speed.
That would be nice.
Would be most excellent.
It does seem to be the same, he says. Let's go into 14, 15.
I think it is much better with you as being host. BoYcaH
BoYcaH
says
says
it's fine. Oh, we got agreement here. BoYcaH defeated, but is happy. BoYcaH being
You have
happy
been defeated.
is good. Asus hopefully also happy. I think the Legionnaire Generals, you're very professional host. Much appreciated.
Oh, yes.
I think the viewers also will be very happy about that. So let's see if they are happy with the sound now.
Yeah, so what are the rules actually? These guys can just choose their own armies on the map, or how does it work?
Okay, well, let's have a look here at the topic. Here, post by Kazat. And we got round 4. This is a semi-final. Best of 9. Best of 9. And usually players can decide either they take a random, or they pick armies, or they pick a random with reverse random afterwards. And the loser chooses their map, and the last match, the deciding match, has to be a China infantry mirror. So this is the core of the rule. So actually pretty simple. Okay, so Legionnaire will be our big host here for the matches. And so basically how it goes now. We will have the first semi-final here with Stanislav here on Stanislav TV stream, of course, as your main commentator. Legionnaire will be our secondary co-commentator. And then later for the next semi-final with a Caro against the BoYcaH, we will have it on a Legionnaire General stream, where he will be the main commentator, and the Stanislav will be little noob co-commentator, yeah. So just for your info how this evening will go about, should be pretty good. Okay. Now, let's have a look at the grid real quick here, yeah. I did show the viewers the grid in the morning as well at a little warm-up stream. Here the prize pool, of course, $845, very much cash. The players will get so rich, but one of the remaining 4 players won't see any cash. Yeah, it's only the winner gets 400, second place 270, and the third place gets 135. Yeah. So one of these players today might not get any cash, but we won't know, because grand final will decide the winner, which will probably be on Dominator stream, and the match for the third place probably will be on the Dudush stream, and one of these players will be in either of those. So you can be sure that there will be more exciting matches after today as well, for the Command & Conquer Generals World Series 2019. Okay, so let's have a look at the grid real quick here, just to see what these players are about. So here you see Mr. Asus right here. He defeated Exile in round 1, 4-0. Then he defeated Sexy, very professional player with a 4-1, very good performance there by Mr. Asus. And then he defeated Scuba 5-4. You saw that in the morning stream here at the Stanislav. And the BoYcaH as well, very professional performance, of course, against a big size. Legendary defeat with a 4-2. Very good. You saw the matches probably. And then against Mr. Roll, here the 4-0 defeat, a very flawless performance. And then against Peter Speisebecher in the quarterfinals, 5-4. And now he meets, or he faces, Mr. Asus in the semifinals here for the big action. And later on, we'll see a BoYcaH against the legendary Caro, of course, as well. And then, yeah, hopefully epic finals and the third place match. Okay. Now, let's go here. Observer, everything is set. What happened here?
Owen Cover is saying that there's too much lag, so they're going to do a lag test without me to see if it's going to be a big difference or not.
Oh.
So I told BoYcaH to host, and let's see what's going to happen. So they're waiting on you at the moment, I think.
Okay, that would be very unfortunate if you could not join us.
Yeah, but let's see. Let's see. Maybe, I mean, mind you, BoYcaH is in the States and we're all in Europe. So, you know, the distance, you're going to have some lag. So there is a chance that even with just BoYcaH and Asus alone, there's going to be some lag. So let's just see. Let's do the tests and we take it from there, I guess.
It looks about the same to me. The latency is 14 now, 15. So it doesn't look like there's a big difference. 16 now.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, whether it's just, you know, I mean, if you have people around the globe, you're gonna, you know, you can complain and say, Light, you don't travel fast enough, but you know, you're gonna run into that problem.
So it looks about the same here. So it doesn't make a difference if you are in or not. So, but I think 16 is good enough. And for
yeah, it should be okay.
Usually for for 2 players you can expect a latency of 10. For 4 people you can expect a latency of around 20. And for 6 around 30. So that's a guideline. So if you're with 4 players under 20, it's okay. It's expected, it's okay.
Let's see what they say.
Oh, we got already 250 viewers. Everyone is waiting here for the match. It's already 15 minutes in and nothing happened. Yeah, players are very careful here with their latency, very scared of lags.
Seems about the same, says BoYcaH. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see if they want me to host. Yeah, he wants me to host. Okay, I host. And then we're gonna get started. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have your snacks yet, now is your chance because we're about to start. Haha.
Oh, I don't have snacks.
Aww. Stanislav doesn't have snacks. Aww.
Yeah, big
Feels
shame.
bad, man. Big shame.
Indeed. Okay, so did you open?
Yep, I created, and BoYcaH's in the room. Here we go. Here we go. No Google Drive. Yeah. It's true, there are just some programs out there that just suck up internet without people realizing, like, even virus scanners sometimes are like, hey, you know what's a good idea? How about I download 500 megabytes of updates, like right now, and just
The Windows
screw
update.
the internet. The Windows updates. Oh, they're awful. Okay, so they're both going random, is it? Ooh.
A random mirror?
Ooh. Yeah, is that like, are they gonna do a random reverse? Like, they should probably establish that now, you know?
Yes,
Before
definitely.
it's China Air Force or something, and then it's like, no, we never agreed to random reverse. Lots of cool people in the chat. We got CNCHD, we got Scuba, we got Jundi as well. Yeah, we got Jundi. So many people.
Okay, I will accept that Stanislav is ready. Legionnaire as well. BoYcaH about. Oh, and hopefully everything will be good. Okay, so Asus does take the gold color. Smart move there. BoYcaH is thinking.
So they're
About-
not gonna do random reverse then?
It doesn't look like it. Maybe they go random all the way. I mean, we saw that... Toxin mirror we got here. GLA Toxin mirror, very interesting. We also saw that Mr. Asus, aka Own Cover, he also played a random mirror against Mr. Scuba in the previous one. Okay, so at the bottom we got a bigger BoYcaH. Blue color Toxin, of course, building fast, a fake, a forward barracks. And
at the top we have Owen Cover, also Toxin, this Toxin mirror. And Owen Cover is also known as the notorious Asus. So guys, keep that in mind, this is Asus.
So both players go for a little Toxin tractor in the center. Certainly a good thing to have. Filling the houses with a nice rocket soldiers. Or some Toxin rebel. Going for the spray, might clear some houses very early on.
In fact, both players are doing the exact same moves, the exact same building placements. It's amazing. They literally are mirroring each other down to like everything. Even the Toxin rebels, look at that, it's amazing.
Yeah, but looks like BoYcaH is a bit more scared. He moved backwards with his Toxin rebel much earlier. So Asus got a bit more cojones than BoYcaH has. For facing BoYcaH, you do need cojones. Very important, but Asus got it. Mr. Asus from Ukraine against BoYcaH from the United States. So this is also a big clash of big nations. And it will be very interesting who will have the upper hand in this semi-final to face in the final either Mr. Logica or Caro. Both players. Now here we see Mr. Asus preparing a big technical. Put something in there. And also BoYcaH does send his dash terror to the north. Let's see here.
No, that's Tech RPG. It's actually Asus who has a Mr. T in there.
Oh.
Let's see what's gonna happen here.
Or Toxin
Both
Rebel.
players not really attacking. Oh, here we go on the left side. Oh. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't work.
Some crashes here and there, but Asus is attacking with 2 technicals at once. Both flanks. Very good coordination here by Asus. Certainly up to the task. Oh, the BoYcaH crash at the unsafe supply. Very professional there by Mr. Asus. BoYcaH under pressure.
Oh, definitely. BoYcaH actually lost his tech at the left top when he went in. He drove straight into the tunnel network and just lost it. So right now it really is looking good for BoYcaH here.
He did lose some technical though. 2 technicals
That being
down.
said, BoYcaH is getting the oil, whereas Asus still has no plans by the looks of it.
The 3 are technicals here chasing the damaged one. Asus makes a run for it. Or nice load in action there, but stopped by BoYcaH. BoYcaH takes a good care about his Toyota Jeeps. Kills some rocket soldiers. And is now going into the base of Asus. Some rocket soldier there hiding in the trees. Or moving right in front of the war factory. Critical situation here for Asus under big pressure. Scorpion tank just goes down. Bigger super technical. Oh, got the rocket upgrade.
Oh man, BoYcaH's in trouble here. Look at that. Production is completely camped, and actually BoYcaH managed to get himself a second arms dealer. So BoYcaH wants to try and deny production and then pump out units and just crush Asus.
Yeah, the secondary arms dealer is certainly very, very good for a superior unit spam. But Asus does have some good forces here. 3 quad cannons, Scorpion tank, and he's capturing oil derrick, but the Jeeps are going in, trying to kill a Toxin Rebel. Very good snipe there.
Really good, that was really good. No, that super tech with the Vet 2 can really cause a lot of problems here, and BoYcaH needs to find a way to take it out. Because look, BoYcaH's just stalling. He's just, you know, wasting the time here for Asus, and BoYcaH can use that time. In fact, BoYcaH has Scorps with the Scorpion rocket. BoYcaH's also expanding to the middle, so he's just playing with Asus at this point. And Asus can't really do that much. He has to get rid of those techs.
Yeah, it's just trying to follow it, but BoYcaH has very good driving skills here. Probably a very good candidate for Formula 1. This teaming with Sebastian Vettel would be a very, very good team. So BoYcaH also puts aggression in the center. Will take out some Toxin tunnel here. With the Scorpion tanks. He doesn't even... Oh, he does have the Scorpion upgrade. Okay. He also has a Toxin shell upgrade. BoYcaH really likes his upgrades.
Yeah, but look at this situation. You got BoYcaH has the supply in the middle. He's got 2 arms dealers. And Asus now going for a palace. I mean, Asus looking in some... He looks like he's in serious
big
trouble.
Bob in the center. This looks quite good here actually for Asus. Good defense. He got the bunker there. That can defend very, very nicely against those Scorpion tanks. But BoYcaH was lucky. He didn't lose a tank. And his Jeeps are still in the base. And we got wow, 3-star promoted Jeeps. One of them is actually the super technical. Oh, but still Asus is going for the palace. Oh, the terror is very professional hit. Very, very good. Oh, let's clap there. Everyone in the chat.
That was impressive.
Very good micro. Wow.
Taking out technicals with a Terror Tech, that is impressive. That's what I'm talking about. I saw this last night with BoYcaH. He has some moments where he just does legendary micro like that, and it's just... My god, that was perfect. And now he actually has that threat eliminated. Now he still has to deal with BoYcaH Scorpions here, but at least one of the problems is solved. And his palace is up now as well, so we might see maybe buses to deal with this?
Yeah, but it's a deadly situation here for Asus. I mean, the Scorpion army is huge. Even more tanks are coming from the south. Oh, this looks very, very good for BoYcaH. Take out the oil derrick. And, but the rocket soldiers go into the palace, so the fortress will stand, but maybe not the best position here to defend for Mr. Asus. Asus needs to retreat. The superior Scorpion army here by BoYcaH.
Asus really needs one of those miracle moves he did just now with that tear tech. He needs something else. He needs something that will just be amazing. Because the moment this Scorpion army goes down, Asus actually will be in a good position. He'll have his palace up. He already is... no, he doesn't have a market yet. I thought it was a market, but the moment he gets the tech and gets buses, he'll be able to push back BoYcaH just a bit, even though BoYcaH right now is in a very good position. Mind you, he has both middle supplies as well.
Yes. It would be very hard for Asus now to recover from this because he has no access to the base of BoYcaH. BoYcaH does have an oil. He has 2 additional supplies in the center. Very professional collection here with the superior workers and the spamming more tunnels in the center. Will be very hard.
Radar in chat is saying that BoYcaH is looking in form. Yes, he is. Look at that. He's playing very well here.
He trained on the handlebar in the gym. He got the bigger muscles. He's strong.
He's got a German out here for Asus.
Yeah, the German girl. But the German won't be that big of a difference against all those Scorpion tanks. Both players are 2-star. BoYcaH actually very, very close to 3-star. Just a little bit more.
We've got a bus being built here from BoYcaH as well, so I think... Oh, whoa!
Whoa!
Look at that!
Wow! Many scaffolds.
Yes.
Yes. He really prepares for the bus spam. Oh.
Yeah, it's clear to see what BoYcaH's planning. Oh my god. That being said, he doesn't have any of the upgrades though. He doesn't have the... Oh, he does. Now it just came in. The Gamma upgrade came in, so that means the rockets will do more damage. All that's missing is a black market to get the AP rockets upgrade, and then these buses will be very weak.
The Scorpions advance on the right side, have no trouble killing those tunnel networks.
Yeah, and that's oiled down as well for Asus, whereas BoYcaH still has his. So income-wise, BoYcaH is 2 steps ahead here.
And some tour buses here are being filled up for Asus, but that is certainly not enough to deal any damage to the base of BoYcaH. BoYcaH is just huge, big BoYcaH. That's why we call it big BoYcaH. Many rocket soldiers are being built here in the center. Oh, this looks very, very good there for BoYcaH. Another push on the left side. Superior amount here of Scorpion tanks.
Are we gonna see some bus action? Because I think Owen Cover does have some.
Oh, yes, there is a bigger pop there. What, the Scorpion tanks also nice. Scorpion rockets. But actually will lose. No, the bus is still there. Wow. But I think a good defense there by Asus. Definitely worse.
Definitely. These guys really need to upgrade those beautiful upgrades because they are so overpowered. Like if you get the Gamma upgrade for Toxin, the missiles do I think 33% more damage, and then when you get the AP rockets upgrade, it for some reason gives an extra 30% damage instead of 25.
As far as I remember, the Gamma actually increases a rocket damage by 50%. I might be wrong.
Combined with the AP rockets upgrade.
Oh,
you see that beacon?
Yes, heaven. He would go straight to heaven. He wants to get close to the virgins.
Yeah, but guys, mark my words. I see BoYcaH saying these things and doing these things. He has to be careful of himself. He might become his own worst enemy and start going like, oh, these are easy games. And then he'll start slacking and making sloppy decisions, and he might just end up losing games. So let's see what happens. Right now, he's ahead in this game, and he has all the money he needs, and he's building buses, so most likely he's going to win this. But let's see if his... let's see if he's going to stay like this. Maybe he will take it too easy later on and end up losing games because of it.
Well, there's no way to tell, but I think the situation for BoYcaH right now is very good because he's in this dominant position where he knows that he pretty much won.
It's pretty much over at this point.
But still, Asus is kind of suffering mentally right now, and that might carry over to the future games. So the longer Asus stays in here and he sends a bigger bike with a worker, either for scout or trying to... Oh no, it takes a... Oh, it survives. Professional bike there. Oh,
there was some evil Knievel right there.
Yes. Very professional workout
oh,
there.
Look at the base. Look at the base of Asus.
Oh no, the battle buses are inbound. Oh no. Poor Asus. Under pressure. But he may be able to establish a tunnel network in the base of BoYcaH. Little successes.
And it won't be able to do much because he probably doesn't have an army level.
If he might be able to defend this, maybe he can pull it around with a tunnel. We will see. But
we will see.
Very good performance here by BoYcaH.
Yeah, definitely. Look at that. Look at the palace, how fast it goes down with all these buses. Oh, man.
It's delicious. Beautiful.
Delicious.
We all love the Dr. Drex. Oh, the last barracks.
You see that at the bottom?
Oh, wow. The counter push. Oh, professionally move here by Asus. He has one more scaffold here at the bottom, his last building.
And BoYcaH actually doesn't have his palace manned, so that's a bit of a mistake there.
Oh, but the battle buses are moving into the last building here. Offer Asus. Oh, and there it goes.
And there we go. Yeah. Nice. GG.
You have been
Very
defeated.
solid performance here by BoYcaH. There was no doubt at any point that he would take it after just a few minutes. Just a 40 minutes match here. But a very, very professional play by BoYcaH. And the Asus needs to step up his game just a little bit for the next one.
Yeah, let's see. In fact, who gets to choose the map now? How does that work? Because I keep forgetting.
The loser. The loser will select their map. So in this case, Asus.
Right.
Okay, so Mr. BoYcaH 1, Asus 0. Updated the standing. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Cold
once
territory.
cold territory. I have no idea what this map is, but
Neither do I.
Asus apparently knows.
Oh, he doesn't have the map.
Now you need to pick a rank called
Ah,
territory.
yeah. You're right. The rank. There we go. Okay, and random again, right? Because, yep, random again. My God, these guys.
Let me ask them. After matches, we want to do interview. Is that okay for you?
I think BoYcaH will. Yeah, BoYcaH's up for it. Cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to inform them, so little heads up, you know, so they just don't run away quickly.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Oh,
Oh, you didn't have that one either. Oh, okay.
that's weird.
Yeah? Does someone have Gen 2? Ooh, interesting.
Okay, so at the top we got a Mr. BoYcaH Red Color Tank General, and at the bottom Mr. Asus Stealth General Yellow Color. And yeah, it will be interesting. Both are very strong generals, but of course the Stealth General can steal tanks, so our BoYcaH needs to be very careful. He needs maybe some outposts. As you can see here already, Asus goes for 2 barracks, so there might be some hijacker spam. Very dangerous.
Ooh, I love them. I love hijackers. And the best thing is when the China here doesn't think a hijacker will come and the first unit is a dragon tank. I love when those things happen. I'm really hoping that will happen just to see how BoYcaH will react in a situation like that.
Yeah, but we need to remember this is random balance enabled, so both players have been able to see the opponent army in the loading screen. So it won't come as a surprise if there's a hijacker for the tank in general. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, but sometimes people still choose to get that fast dragon tank, maybe to deny a tunnel somewhere or something like that.
Okay, so we got some aggressive truck here from a BoYcaH. Might be able to crash the worker without even looking. It didn't even try, it just drive forward. Very professional truck there. I might even go all the way here to the main supply. A very strong truck. So, but also here, Asus very efficient. The tunnel in the center, right next to the building, next to the mountain, scooter location. And also here on the other side, but the truck, oh, the truck was scared away by rocket soldiers. Oh, poor little truck needs to go back.
Here we go, a dragon tank on the left-hand side, trying to find that tunnel. And this is what I'm talking about. If there's a hijacker here and that gets taken, and it does a U-turn and goes straight for BoYcaH's war factory, those are very dangerous moves.
Yeah, but instead there's a technical coming straight to the flame tank. Oh, why he unloaded the terrorist. Nice action there. Interestingly, the Jeep died though.
In fact, I'm seeing one little problem here for Asus. I don't think he realized, but at the bottom left supply, he's only got 2 workers working. That is something that might bite him later on. He needs that income.
Maybe the other workers who called in sick? Could be.
Yeah, probably. You know how it goes. I mean, when it's cold, I mean, look, it's snowing. They're like, I'll just stay at home by the fire.
Exactly. Okay, and also he didn't put the rocket soldiers into the house. Would have been a very good move. Inside the flame tank, dangerously close to the tunnel network. But Asus also sends an empty Jeep here. It will take a very long time to take out some of these trucks. Oh, the hijacker was unloaded, is following the flame tank.
Get the cat!
Looks like Asus is losing a lot of units, not really killing much. Oh, flaming their own Gatling tank here. Killing the Jeep though.
In fact, we have a very sneaky dragon at the very right-hand side that might actually really be dangerous. If that goes all the way down to the bottom behind the supply and into the arms dealer, it could take out the arms dealer, and there's nothing Owen Cover can do to stop that.
Oh, you're right. This looks very dangerous. Oh, for a Asus. BoYcaH does very, very good. It takes very good care about his base. Also got some mines around his main supply. And the dragon tank really dangerously close to the base. Oh, it is moving in. There's no hijacker nearby.
Oh my god, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, deadly move there. Oh, I feel my heart is burning to pieces.
Look at that. Look at that. This is the GG. Like, this is it. This is it. I can't see. I mean, he doesn't even. Does he have a hijack? No, he has nothing to deal with this.
I have the feeling that Asus will carry on.
Yeah, he's building a fake arms dealer on the left side now, but. And he's gonna lose that tech. Ah, so close. Oh, Asus in a very tough position here.
And BoYcaH is pushing even more here on the left side. Sending a dozer on the right side. And the Asus is collecting here from the right side actually. Outpost, won't do much. Oh, there's a GG already. After just 5 minutes. Superior performance here by a BoYcaH. Killed the stealth general in under 5 minutes with a tank general. Very, very good. For a BoYcaH, let's update the standing. Got 2 for BoYcaH and a 0 for Asus.
Yeah, that was a very fast match. BoYcaH played that very well. But like I said, that risky first dragon tank, which he actually did. He did start with a dragon tank. So if there was a hijacker there in place, the game could have gone completely different.
Before the match started, I saw that BoYcaH trained, warmed up with Mr. Caro. So certainly he's in the flow of the ownage right now. Not sure what Asus did to warm up against BoYcaH. But BoYcaH looks very, very confident right now. if you remember correctly, against Peter Speisebecher, BoYcaH was actually struggling quite a lot. He was 3-0 down against Peter, and then he pulled it around. But here against Asus, very, very confident performance so far.
Yeah. And Asus took out Sexy, right?
Yes, Asus took out Sexy and Scuba.
Owen Cover saying very lags, not fun. I kept an eye on the latency during the games, and it's roughly between 15 to 17, which I don't feel is too bad. Yeah. We can try without streamers altogether. That might make a small difference, but I really feel it's a geographic issue here. Let's see, he says he's gonna come back. He's probably gonna restart his router or restart his PC and something like that. Which might help, you know. We see. But looking at what has been going on, I personally don't feel that lag is the reason for Asus's defeats. I don't feel it's that. You know, if you're playing as a USA and you need that Humvee micro and you lose, you know, 2 Humvees because they don't react in time, then you know, I understand, but I don't feel this was a case like that or a scenario like that.
Yeah, it looked more like the strategy was lacking a bit there. Okay, so he wants a Lagoon Snow. You need to select that map.
Yeah, do I have Lagoon Snow? I have Lagoon. Is that a rank map or it's not under rank?
It should be under rank. All rank maps, yes.
Because I have normal Lagoon. Let me find it. What's the exact name?
Yeah, I think it's Arctic Lagoon. Arctic Lagoon.
Yeah, because we have a very... yeah, there it is. Okay, very nice. Funny how big the map pool is. Yeah, that's really awesome, man.
Oh, big Scuba joins us. Welcome, Mr. Scuba. Enjoy your kick. Will come very, very soon.
Okay. Mr. Owen Cover. Subscribe now.
A little side advertisement here. Scuba the King, a biggest channel, yeah. Scuba just opened the channel. It's called Scuba the King. Yeah, you can check it out. Maybe you like. Scuba playing a big 0-hour matches. Oh, we got 2 very, very interesting armies here. At the north, a gold color. Asus with a super weapon general, and at the bottom we got a BoYcaH with a vanilla China. So considering these are armies, actually very interesting, because players don't really like the super weapon general too much in a 1 versus 1, because their Humvees are very expensive. You can't build the tanks, and it takes very long to get Alpha Auroras or the super weapons. And also vanilla China, not to consider to be too strong, because all these units, they produce quite a weak die very quickly. So we see. Oh, what happened there? 2 buildings in one place here from Asus. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in a game like this, now we're gonna see if lag really makes a difference, right? In fact, I'm seeing latency is on 20. If Owen Cover loses a Humvee or loses a few Humvees, then yes, it is something we'll... It's actually worse now. I wonder what happened, because Asus actually left for a bit, and then he came back. Okay, this is strange though. This isn't normal. This is not like the latency we had before. At all. Look, I saw 37. I always kept an eye on. I don't understand why suddenly we had 2 games that went fine, in my opinion, and now we have big latencies with regular freezes.
Yeah, this is not looking good here.
No, this is worse than like Game Ranger 6-player free-for-all matches. Look at that latency of 59 for a second there. Yeah, what happened? How can it go from 17 average to reaching as high as 50?
Our players won't be too happy about that, and certainly we are not too happy about that either, because this is even to look at very, very painful. So this would be very bad for Asus.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we can solve this, but this seems to be a reoccurring occurrence here in the World Series matches, that just some setups just don't work, and we suffered a lot from laggy matches. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know if Asus maybe changed the setting, like on a firewall or something, because the other matches were definitely not as bad as before, and he disappeared for a bit. So I don't know if he maybe changed the setting somewhere, because this is pretty abysmal here. I mean, there's no way USA can properly play this. You know, you need to keep that Humvee micro perfect, especially because you won't have search and destroy early on. I mean, this is just practically impossible for the guys.
But still, Asus is not doing too bad here. And actually, now the performance is much, much better. It's going down. It's becoming better again.
Yeah, now it looks like we're steady again.
But a big getting tank here in the back of the base.
Yeah, that Gat took out a Chinook there. But BoYcaH is also in some trouble here. He's actually losing his main supply here.
A good laser lock here by Asus. It takes out the getting tank instantly. So certainly a lot of action on the map. Another Chinook just went down.
Yeah, and Owen Cover needs to sell his supply center just to get enough money to build one more Chinook. If he builds a new Chinook and that one goes down, he's pretty much screwed. Like, he won't have any more income.
The rocket soldiers are being taken out here by superior missile defenders. Very professional shootout. Okay, another getting tank at the top of the base from Mr. Asus. So Asus really...
This is the one Chinook. This one has to live.
Under very hard pressure here. Ooh. Chinook that takes superior damage. Or just barely survives.
Whoa, that was close.
Very
that was
close.
Real close there. And BoYcaH in some trouble here. He doesn't actually have much. He has one Gat, and he's trying to bunker off his little section there.
Asus killed a lot more than BoYcaH did. Two-star promotion already.
Yeah, that's true. And he is still mining, so Asus is still in this game. Sure, he's got the delay because he needs to build another Chinook now and he needs to keep it alive, but BoYcaH is still sort of in survival mode here. He's hardly, you know, he can't just run out and go and kill Asus, because then his base will be completely exposed and Asus will just come and like base race him. Because it's easy to kill China, right, with V's, although he doesn't have an ambo. I'd like to see an ambo there.
Well, all those tank hunters here are still very, very dangerous against the Humvees. So as long as the barracks pumps out the rocket soldiers, might not be too bad, but Asus does good move here. He kills all those tank hunters, no problem. Very good play here by Asus. But he does not have much. He does not have much income. This Chinook collects very, very slowly. He only got his 3 Humvees here.
That would be the power going down. Ooh, that Humvee! Ah, he lost it.
And there were actually soldiers in it.
Fast laser lock there. No! Oh, he had the opportunity there. That being said, Asus is still in a good position here. BoYcaH actually has to build a power plant to try and build his supply center again, because he requires a power plant before he can build a supply center. But yeah, I think BoYcaH's had here. I don't think he can do too much. Asus back on 2 Chinooks. He probably is going to get a 3rd Chinook and just like long distance mine to the other supply. He's sending his Humvees back to repair. So yeah, in my opinion, this is game here.
A troop crawler would be very, very nice, but does not come out in time.
Yeah, but mind you, there's still 3 Humvees on the field. So a troop crawler, it would help, but you need more than just a troop crawler. You'll need a troop crawler, a few GATs, maybe a few tank hunters, and then you have something nice. But that's so much money, so much investment. BoYcaH just doesn't have that time or the ability. In fact, he needs to get that supply center, the one he's building now. He needs it. He needs the money in order to be able to push Asus back here. Oh, that V. Ooh. Yeah, that went in a bit too deep there.
Way too deep into the base.
Yeah, that was a bit of a miss-micro there, maybe a misclick. Or sometimes when you do like a guard or attack move, Humvees, they have a great idea of, oh, I'll just crush any troop I see, and then just drives into a mob. So, yeah, maybe it was something like that. Sometimes happens.
Okay, so Asus does have 2 Chinooks. Can collect, still has dozer, he has a production up and running, more Humvees coming on the left side. Rocket soldiers here, quite a good promotion. And BoYcaH does not have much, he doesn't have a war factory, just 2 barracks. Spamming some rocket soldiers, does have the bunkers though, which protect his supply stashes. Their Humvees are grouping up with all these rocket soldiers once again. As good opportunity here to attack the rocket soldiers, because they're quite a scatter. They won't be able to take out their Humvees on their own. Yeah. Supply truck wants to crush some missile defenders there, but their Asus takes good care.
I think BoYcaH could try
Oh,
and take
the Humvee takes a big damage by the bunker, but rescued in time. Ambulance does a good job healing all those Humvees.
I think BoYcaH could try and take the oils, because Asus doesn't really look and isn't really paying attention to what's going on with the oils. And I think the biggest issue here for BoYcaH is just the lack of income. You know, he needs that money, and like now he's getting his war factory. But yeah, let's be honest, the game's pretty much over here. Asus has too much of a presence, and there's no real way that BoYcaH can build up. Look at this, 4 Humvees now, and all these missile defenders. Ah, good job there, taking that one out.
But still, it's placing right in front of the war factory, can take it out after it just went up. Very good here for Asus, he plays it very, very well. Considering the conditions, the weird performance, we need to figure out how we can fix that. Maybe we need to try even another host. Maybe Asus should host. We should try that.
Yeah, we could do that. Mind you, the latency, like there was a lag spike just now, but before that latency was 16 again, so I don't know, they're just weird spikes happening really. And look at this, BoYcaH trying to build another war factory, this time a little safer on the very right hand side. And this is the thing, I don't think that Asus realizes that BoYcaH is expanding on that side. He might not be able to see that, vision-wise. That being said, BoYcaH's bunker over there is empty, so it is a bit risky.
There's not too much that BoYcaH can do right now. War factory is up and some barracks, but he does not have any units. There's a couple of tank hunters here at the bottom. What can they do against those promoted Humvees? Not much.
No, not much. BoYcaH's trying, but it's over. In fact, Asus is now scouting the oils to see, are they captured? No, they're not. And now he just knows that he's won 100%. I mean, at this point, you might as well just send a Humvee around the back, do the dozer hunt, and just speed up the match, you know?
Asus does a check for mines there. Oh, a bigger troop call is coming out, but the Humvees are there, should be able to deal about all those red guards. Yeah, they just run into the death. Very unfortunate. And BoYcaH says a GG. And Asus says a game.
You have
Very
been
unfortunate, a performance issue. We need to figure out something to fix it. It's not looking good. Certainly, it's not
No, that's true.
It's not even fun to look at that.
No, it's true. No, it's a problem. It is a problem, definitely. Because, I mean, in this case, yeah, the USA actually won the match, but generally, like, lag is the worst for
definitely.
Humvee Micro. Like,
Exactly.
it gets so tough.
But Asus still did very, very good. The superior micromanagement despite these issues. So certainly a great thing. Well, we can ask Asus to host.
Yeah, I hosted now, and I'm just gonna ask them what do they want to do. Let's see what they say. Let's see what the players say. Or did they already host?
Yeah, they opened their match just with both of them.
Okay, Asus is telling me it's very lags. Okay,
You're certainly right about that.
go test for obs. Okay, so what's the plan? We can keep doing tests, but we've already done a bunch of tests.
We didn't have the Asus as host yet.
Yeah, it's true. We can see if that makes a difference. Owen Cover says it's not host problems. Okay. Okay. We test with USA 3. Well, let's put it this way. Let's make some decisions. Can we test without Legionnaire? Sure. We already tried it, but let's try it again and see if that makes a difference. I mean, the latency before was 16, 17 in the first 2 games. And I kept an eye on it every now and again. I didn't see anything particularly bad, maybe 1 lag spike per game. This last one now was definitely a problem. That I would definitely say that was an unplayable amount of lag.
Exactly.
But yeah, I really just think it's a geographical issue, you know?
Okay, so we start another test match. Let's see. So Asus says lags and the BoYcaH says good. Players are not in line with their assessment.
Yeah. I mean, why don't BoYcaH and Asus just do just them? So no streamers, no nothing, just them two. See if it makes a difference, and let's see if it's to the point where they say, "Oh wow, this is night and day difference." Like, absolutely no lag. It's perfect. Let's see.
I think I should try to close Discord. Let's see if that will be better, because I never did a stream with a Discord before.
It really won't make a difference. It doesn't. In fact, it uses very little resources on purpose. It's meant for like gaming and people like They use it when they play Counter-Strike and stuff, which is, you know, the moment you have a tiny bit of lag, people will stop using it. You know, it's kind of like TeamSpeak, but then, you know, better quality for, what is it? Like very little bandwidth. Like TeamSpeak as well was developed for that. Okay, so now they're going to test them too, right?
Yes.
Let's see if it makes a difference. Maybe yes, maybe no. We'll see, we'll see. Worst case, we tell jokes for 15 minutes and then we download the replays. Yeah, I'm seeing now because of the stream delay. Now I can see the thing where BoYcaH says it's good and Asus says it lags. Okay, I see that Asus is back and so is BoYcaH. The verdict, guys, tell me. All right, they want to do a quick test here with me as host and just them two, seeing if it makes a difference.
Okay, so I join you? Is that correct?
No, just I'm gonna do a test with BoYcaH and Asus. They
BoYcaH
should
says
be joining me.
Owen wants to test with him host.
Ah, he wants to host. Ah, okay, sure. Let's try. Okay.
Oh, you got kicked. Oh, very rude.
I got kicked.
Oh.
I'm so offended.
This is like the 10th test match so far.
Yeah, like, you know, everybody's here, you're saying like, hey, let's watch some great games. It's like, no, guys, you came here thinking you were gonna watch great games, but we're just gonna do like some test matches, and then we're like, yeah, we'll just kind of watch whatever's on TV, you know. Yeah, but in the end, it's important, guys. Look, this is a tournament. This is the World Series. And it's the semi-finals, so there's a lot of things going here. So definitely, it's understandable that the players want to have, you know, the best situation possible. So I definitely understand where this is all coming from.
Yeah.
So we just have to see, and eventually we'll get it sorted and worked out, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, so
whatever the
now
players-
apparently
have
Asus
been
is happy
defeated.
with the connection. So this
Okay.
works for him.
All right, yeah, then we do it like this. Is there a difference in the ping?
It was about 13.
Okay.
I'm stuck, of course, in the game over screen. Not much happening here. Okay, so Asus will be our new host. I don't know if if Asus still wants the second observer, but the slot is open, so you could try to come in.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, maybe we should invite all the players to a central location so everyone meets face to face in a LAN network, yeah, so that there's no latency whatsoever. Everyone just sitting in the same room, yeah. So we need more sponsoring, yeah, someone who pays for the plane tickets to get all the players together.
All right, so let's see what's gonna happen now. I mean, I'm confused. Are we still gonna do 4 people total, or?
So
I'm really getting confused.
I have no idea. It's up to them, of course. BoYcaH can't choose a map because he lost the last match. And BoYcaH wants a liquid gold. Oh, a liquid gold. There's so many oil derricks on this map. It's crazy. Like 9 oil derricks are on this map. Really, it's if you want to, if you like to capture buildings, this is a map that you want to play.
I think BoYcaH is just as confused as we are. So is this gonna be a test match, or are we actually gonna play?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, we can do it the following. You still stay here with us. And you give us superior input. I mean, you can, I don't know. It's kind of weird, right? If you watch the stream, you're always 2 minutes behind. So it won't be that great of a co-cast.
Well, let's see. I'll sit here and I'll listen to what you're, commentating. I mean, people used to listen to sports on the radio, so you'll be the radio man that I will be listening to, and maybe I can still say something.
I need to describe everything as accurate as possible, so you have an idea of the state of the game, so you can still commentate on everything that happens. I just need to talk. Okay, so what do we have here? We got at the bottom Asus with a stealth general against a BoYcaH with a deadly demolition general. Yeah, so stealth versus a demo. Very, very good. Performance looks very good now. Latency is at 12. Very efficient pro performance. And a BoYcaH does send his workers, of course, to the center. And so does Mr. Asus. And yeah, stealth general, very good, but also demolition. Once you got the palace, you can get the demolition upgrade deadly. Blow up everything with their demo bikes or with just workers. Everything becomes deadly at that point. Okay, so both players are building some tunnels in the center here next to the oil derricks. There's a place with 3 big oil derricks. And some terrorist is moving here towards the worker, but Asus takes good care, puts a worker into the house. Our little dog here in the center is barking at us, but it's okay. Okay, so both players really try to gain possession here over those strategic positions where you can put the rocket soldiers into the houses and have the tunnel sit next to it. So you have a really nice defensive fortress. But it looks like that Asus did take control over the right side and BoYcaH over left side. Yeah. So both players get a little of the junk. The liquid gold. And yeah, it's very unfortunate that you are no longer with me.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, very sad. Makes me very sad.
I just want to know if we're gonna see some crazy demo bikes.
Well, not yet. So there's some oil derrick capture at the bottom here in Asus base. Oh, good move there by a BoYcaH. He did kill the tunnel, not the tunnel, the oil derrick, and to stop the other rebel from capturing. Very good move there by a BoYcaH. Killed both oil derricks before Asus has been able to capture them. Looks like he really practiced that move. Very good by BoYcaH. So there are only 7 oil derricks left on the map. Also crushed here some workers. Overall, looks a bit better for BoYcaH now. But Asus, of course, still has all the chances. Sends a toxic tractor in the center, clears a house. And stop the tunnel at a 99% here from BoYcaH. He takes out another technical. And, oh, nice tunnel here from Asus. Went up near the base of BoYcaH, near the oil derrick. And still lots of action here. Oh, kills a couple rocket soldiers. These are promoted the technical. Oh, the super technical from Asus was stopped here by BoYcaH. BoYcaH does a good move there. Asus. So let's have a look at. Oh, Asus already got the 2 war factories up. Certainly a good thing to have, but he does not have the money to back that up. At least not yet. He is capturing 2 oil derricks in the center though. If he gets those, will be good. Also, he cleared the rocket soldiers at the top oil, so might be able to capture even more oil derricks very, very soon. Or kill the scaffold here from BoYcaH. BoYcaH under attack. BoYcaH tries to capture now some oil of his own. Sends his first rebels there. But Asus is ahead. He does have oil derricks. He does have 2 war factories. And BoYcaH does not. Apart from that, it's quite quiet. Yeah, very surprising for a GLA mirror. There's not many attacks going on. Both players quite defensively. They don't send technicals to each other bases. They don't fight much. I might see here some ranger crash. Rebel crash. Oh, the rebels under pressure. Yeah, being hit here. But Asus has lots of quarter cannons in his tunnel. BoYcaH. BoYcaH is collecting now here from the center supply. And fills some terrorists into the technical. But still, Asus does have the advantage here with the oil derricks. He captured the 3rd one already. 3 oil derricks here for Mr. Asus. And BoYcaH's just capturing his 1st one. And BoYcaH wants to kill this tunnel with a terrorist. And successful. Very good hit here by BoYcaH, clearing out this aggressive tunnel from Asus. And then Asus is launching aggression in the main base of BoYcaH. BoYcaH under massive pressure. BoYcaH is not really doing anything. The quads are just standing there. Now they continue their attack. Attacking the supply. And the base of BoYcaH is completely exposed. Oh. This looks very, very good here for Asus. So many quarter cannons. Like well above 15. Very, very good here for Asus. Meantime, BoYcaH wants to do some action here in the middle. Might be able to take out this tunnel, but he will lose his main base. Oh, BoYcaH is spamming now the demo traps around his main supply. That's good choice. Might kill some of those quad cannons because they can't force fire on the demo traps. Loses 2 there. But still, so many quad cannons are left and they are just running through, attacking main supply. Will take it out very, very soon. Killed another 2 quads. No, just one. One quad killed with a demo trap. And the BoYcaH says a GG, and that's already it. Oh, very efficient play here by Asus.
You have been defeated.
Killing BoYcaH with a staff general against a demolition. Very, very good. Yes, very...
So that brings the score to 2-2 then, doesn't it?
It does, 2-2. It looked very good at the start for a BoYcaH. Looked very confident, but looks like Asus is always good for a comeback. We are level again.
All right, I got a couple of people messaging me. They said that there's actually another thing we can try. On Discord, there's a thing where you can screen share, and I'll be able to see and watch your game in real time. And they're saying it shouldn't act or cause any lag or whatever. So we could try and
But
set
that
that up.
also takes bandwidth, doesn't it?
Yes, I think it does. But some people messaged me saying that it doesn't take much bandwidth. So yeah, it's an option. Honestly, like maybe just let the players play, you know?
Yeah, if I would know how much bandwidth this would take, we could certainly try that, but I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I would imagine that it would impact the game, but I got 2 people who messaged me so far saying no, it won't impact, and that they've seen it happen with other live streams. But
We already started the next match on Forgotten Air Battle with BoYcaH being at the GLA General on the top right side, red color, and Mr. Asus Air Force. Air Force General, yellow color, left or bottom. So Air Force is certainly a very strong army against the GLA. What would you expect here from this match?
yeah, Air Force. It depends. If like I always like seeing when they go for the Comanche build. You know, they get the 2 airfields and pump out Comanche and then try and deny everything everywhere. I always enjoy seeing that build, but you know, it doesn't always work. That's the thing. It's a good one, but it depends. Forgotten Air Battle, you said. So
Yeah, Forgotten Air Battle is pretty much the Forgotten Forest, but with snow.
yeah.
And but Asus does go for the dual supply with 1 war factory, and the Dozer is trying to crush some workers here. The other one, BoYcaH, very traditional, 2 supplies with a war factory, no boxing. So also not very much aggression here by a BoYcaH. Not many forward tunnels. The worker went into the house because the Dozer is nearby. So only 1 mildly forward tunnel here from a BoYcaH. Not much access to the base of Asus, and Asus does send a Chinook here. Something is in this Chinook. It's not a battle Chinook, just a regular one. Oh, where does this go? What is inside? We are in for a surprise. It does drop next to the terrorist though. Or a Humvee does drop there. It does shoot on the terrorist immediately. It's a Humvee. But there's nothing inside the Humvee. It's just there to crush workers. Very successful. Crush. It does have the Hellfire drone now. And it goes back into the Chinook. Very efficient rush there by Mr. Asus. Just dropped off the Humvee, crushed some workers, back in the Chinook and back to home. Very, very good move there by Asus. Okay, Asus does have a barracks here next to the oil derrick. Some rocket soldiers are there from Mr. BoYcaH, dealing good damage on the barracks. Not just sure what this is, who this is better for. Oh, so some Humvee went down against a Jeep. Okay, rocket soldiers survived here. But this Humvee will probably also go down against this bunker. Okay, so BoYcaH is approaching here at the bottom with a sneaky quad cannon. Might be able to sneak behind the war factory to attack the supply Chinooks. Apart from that, not much going on here. BoYcaH, interestingly, not going for the dash terror. Usually in the last matches we saw Mr. BoYcaH going for very superior blow-ups, but not so in this match. Ah, there he is preparing some terrorists for the Jeep. Let's see, just a worker in this Jeep. Asus here on the move with his 3 big Humvees backed up by an ambulance. But it doesn't want to go to the tunnel yet. Well, could do. He's a bit scared about the demo traps here. Or big pop by a BoYcaH might be able to take out the 1 Humvee. Yes, he does. Oh. But the Asus did recover very well from this pop. Killed the tunnel. Lost her Humvee there, but still killed it. Meantime, BoYcaH establishing another tunnel right next to the church near the secondary supply here from Asus. Tunnel at the 50%. Oh, crushing here infantry. Very good move here by a BoYcaH. Just in a straight line, it crushes 3 rangers and a missile defender. And the Asus is coming back into the station. Killing it. Our BoYcaH is collecting steadily without being harassed and might be able to take down this Chinook. Yeah, he does. Oh, very good position here for the BoYcaH. This tunnel very close to the packages here. Yeah, you can just park it there, and this Chinook will have a very hard time collecting. Yeah, it needs to go back. No player collected or captured the oil derricks yet. BoYcaH is there with a burger though. Here, this oil derrick also not captured. The 3 Humvees here from Asus, they might go to the base of BoYcaH. Try to go for the kill. No, he goes back. Because BoYcaH puts a very big aggression here on the secondary supply from Asus. 5 big quad cannons are there. 2-star promotion here for the squad. But the Humvees are there now. 3 Humvees, 1 ambulance. Takes down 1 quad, 2 quads. Oh, just 1 quad. Okay, BoYcaH trying to build a little sneaky tunnel here at the bottom. But the Asus, of course, he sees it. Or big pop there by BoYcaH. Takes down 1, takes down 2. 2 Humvees going down in an instant. Very good move there by BoYcaH. Faster reaction. And Asus a bit slow to pull back his forces. And now he pays the price. Building here a strategy center. He does have 4 Humvees. But not too many rocket soldiers inside them, I think. Meantime, BoYcaH does have his oil derrick. Certainly good for him. And the other oil derrick still not taken. Still the dozers parked up here. And the techno house is going wild, as you can hear. Big grave. Okay. So, oh, something went here into this church. Good for Asus. Okay, so Asus wants to finally attack those tunnel networks, but he needs to be careful. Because BoYcaH does have a lot of units inside. And as you can see, there's a big pop. Might be able to take out 1. No, Asus does pull it back. Or kills 1. Or will kill 2. Or a big carpet bomber here on the quad cannons. Only hits 1 though. And the Asus loses a lot of her Humvees. Loses another Humvee almost. Laser lock there. Not a good engagement here by Asus. BoYcaH just rips through it with his quad cannons. Also lost a couple quad cannons, but still much better there for the BoYcaH. Another Humvee under attack here on the side. Certainly looks much better for BoYcaH. He gains map control. He still has his tunnels up close to the base. We got a search and destroy now from Asus. But their BoYcaH does have his palace. He's going for a second arms dealer. And if I remember correctly, he was a demolition general, was he not? No, he was a normal GLA. Normal GLA, so no demo bikes. Good for Asus. A normal GLA against the Air Force. Oh, this Humvee needs to be careful. And finally, Asus does send the Chinook again for a collection on a secondary supply. He has not been able to collect much because BoYcaH sits and camps right next to the secondary supply. And a big aggression here by a BoYcaH in the main base of her Asus. This was very, very good for BoYcaH. Takes down the power plant, takes down the fire base, and will attack the war factory now. Meantime, we do have snipers here. No, the German Kell is there, not the sniper. Oh, German Kell in the mix, sniping this Humvee. And this looks very, very good for BoYcaH. Oh, A10 on the army might kill the... No, it kills nothing. Very good there for BoYcaH. He took excellent care about his units. Good split there. And he takes down a Chinook. And Asus says a GG BoYcaH, GG, that's it. That means 3 for BoYcaH. And 2 for Mr. Asus. Yeah, unexpected. I thought that the Air Force would do much better against the GLA. But BoYcaH put excellent pressure onto Mr. Asus. And Asus didn't have much to respond with.
BoYcaH put a tunnel on the left side and also on the bottom on the right side of Asus's base. So he kept up the pressure and just prevented Asus from really moving out and really going on the offensive. Asus was constantly being defensive because he had to. He couldn't just ignore one side, like one tunnel, because one tunnel is all BoYcaH needs to take him out. So very well played there.
Yeah, this stronghold at the church, definitely a good choice to build there. Because this church is quite a strong fortress. And it's very close to the supply station. So once you have that established, the USA cannot easily collect. Very dangerous on this map. Okay, I have one more thing we could try. I will turn off my notebook, and maybe that will gain a bit of speed.
Someone messaged me saying it will only take 40 kilobits per second to do the what's it called, the screen share thing, which is very, very low. They're saying that's 0.04 megabit. So another, like, I got another 2 people suggesting, like, hey man, just try that out. It's
Okay, how do I
really
enable
nice.
this? Let's try this. Let's try this.
Let's see. Let's actually start with a private call. So I'll call you privately now.
Because the players are waiting on me right now. We should not delay for too long. Okay, I joined the call.
Okay, and then on the left side, like you see where it says the big button leave call, on the very left side it says turn on screen share, and then just play around with that.
I don't see it. Where is it?
You see the big leave call button?
No. Oh, there. Yeah. Ah, here. Turn on screen share. Okay. Share screen or window.
Yeah, it's up to you. You can choose the window of 0 hour, or you can just do your screen. Either or, it doesn't really make a difference.
I think I would choose. Oh man, I'm worried that this will. Like, I can put the frame rate to 15.
Yeah, that's good.
Application window here. Command and Conquer Generals. Share. Stream without sound. Would that work?
Yeah, I don't need sound.
Okay. Okay, can you see it?
I can see you. Yep.
Okay.
All good.
Okay, let's try this.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, if it lags, I have to turn it off, of course. But let's see, hopefully it will be good. Okay, so we got a BoYcaH at the top with Air Force General, very, very strong, red color. No, at the bottom it is. And Asus at the top with a nuclear general, yellow color. So, how does it look for you, Mr. Legionnaire? Can you see it well?
Oh, it looks great, man. I'm seeing it super duper smooth with excellent quality. It feels like I'm in the 90s again. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Beautiful. It's a 15 frames per
good.
second.
It's good enough. I can definitely see what's going on, and I can follow the game. Maybe I'll have a bit of trouble with the mini map here and there because it's a bit too blurry for me. But no, it's good. It's good.
It's good. We enjoy.
It's good.
We have a good time here. Okay, so Owen cover does go for the barracks and the war factory. The spy drone is here right between those two. And BoYcaH are very confident. War factory and barracks traditional build order here. And four Chinook helicopters for a superior money collection. And some rocket soldiers are heading to the center from Mr. Asus.
Yeah, I've seen BoYcaH very often do this particular build order for USA, and I've tried copying him a few times, and it actually works pretty well. The only issue is he has to be careful of his Chinooks, and this map, you have those little pathways on the side, which are just perfect to sneak in the GAT, so he's got to be careful of that.
Okay, so a nuke battle master is coming through the center. Put a rocket soldier in the house is certainly a good thing to do. And the Humvee is coming as well from a bigger BoYcaH. Crushing some trees. Oh, the nuke battle master goes back. He wants to follow that Humvee. Not sure if that's the right choice. Maybe put the aggression first. But on the other hand, you don't want the Humvee in your base. Oh, it's going up the hill here. Might attack these supply trucks from the back. Very sneaky Humvee. Also Gatling tank here under pressure. Oh. Goes down. Or very good parking there. Shooting down the hill. Very efficient play by a BoYcaH. Oh,
I didn't even know you could do that.
Well, it's standing right on the edge. And very good unload here. Laser locking onto the Battlemaster, taking it out. Superior micromanagement there by a BoYcaH. And Asus does go for the fast propaganda center. His bunker here is empty though. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a bit risky. The fact that Humvee might just be able to take out the prop center even if it finishes.
Yeah, apart from that, this Humvee here, apart from that, nothing else is going on. Oh, BoYcaH does launch another attack force. 3 Humvees backed up with ambulance. But this Humvee proves to be deadly. It can actually attack the propaganda center from the back of the base. Very, very good.
Blow.
Oh,
very big blow.
This cost $2,000 right there, and it didn't do anything. Maybe he queued up some units, some Lotus maybe, or some Overlord, or some ECM, or everything together, but still not good to lose it. Oh, the Humvee takes good damage, goes down. Laser lock there still. Oh, haven't been able to take it out. But more Humvees are there. Laser locker coming on. Oh, the Humvees are packed. Lots of rocket soldiers inside.
A bit of a waste sending in the Overlord without an ECM. I know he lost the prop, but you can't just engage a blob of Humvees there. It's too risky. I mean, the Overlord is really powerful. I mean, I know he doesn't have much, so yeah. That's a real pity.
Well, the Humvee does take some damage here, but not enough to take it out. And Asus says G. BoYcaH GG. I think a G just means game, right? Okay.
You have been defeated.
This has been a game. BoYcaH says good game, and Asus just a game. But it kind of makes sense, yeah. If you listen to Mr. X, he never says a GG unless it's really a good game. And usually for him a good game is a game where he wins, right? Then it's a GG, right? So he was always upset about the opponent players who would have write GG after a bash of like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes. Right, because for him it was a GG.
No. Yeah, I understand. It's always nicer when you win, you know.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense if you think about it, right? Okay, so the standing now is a 4 for a BoYcaH and a 2 for Asus. So that means BoYcaH only needs 1 more win to actually go to the grand final. and be in a good position to pocket those $400 or the $270. Either way, lots of cash there waiting for a BoYcaH or Asus. So BoYcaH really in a very, very good position for the big grab. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So our next map is a Desolated District, 0 Hour, version 1. And Asus really needs some wins. Oh, he got a laser against the Air Force. Asus with a laser general here, yellow on the left side. And a BoYcaH, a big Air Force general. BoYcaH says random, not so good. And Asus places a smiley there. A very happy response there by Asus. Or maybe he has a master plan to knock down the USA Air Force general. Maybe there's some superior drop action. Some dual laser drop maybe. Laser turret drop. We will see. We will see. But of course, the Air Force general is in favor. But that's a price you have. The price you have to pay for picking a random mirror. Sometimes you get matchups like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice laser lock there on the drone. Didn't kill it though.
But both players agreed to the whole random and not random reverse, so... Yeah, no, these things can happen, you know? So, I mean, mind you, laser is still better than, you know, super weapon Air Force, for example. But yeah, definitely BoYcaH has an advantage here with the army.
A very good way to attack USA as a USA is to drop 5 missile defenders and then spam a lot of empty Humvees. Works very, very well if the opponent player goes with the 2 supply centers like BoYcaH did here. But I can already see the mistake here from Owen. He's going for more barracks and that's not good against the Air Force. I don't think that will work, but we will see.
Yeah, mind you, USA troops are actually very, very strong, and especially if they're microed correctly, they are very difficult to kill. So, seeing how Asus is very good at microing, like these small little intense battles, he might actually be able to pull it off by getting a load of infantry.
He's certainly deep in the base of BoYcaH. Putting up the aggression will take out the dozer here. Certainly a good move. Okay, but BoYcaH is spamming those Humvees here. He can PDL. Oh, this Chinook will go down. Superior laser lock there. Or more Chinooks are coming. Good laser lock there, but the Chinooks are there to PDL all those missiles. That's a problem here. Very good force. That's why you need the Humvees of your own. With a combination of rocket soldiers. Otherwise it would be very, very hard to stop all this.
Yeah,
very good micromanagement by a BoYcaH.
The missile defenders are too scattered, so the Chinooks will just stop the missiles. That's the problem. If he had a blob of missile defenders, it probably would be a lot stronger. But these individual laser targets, they're not going to work, not at all. It's pretty much impossible for Asus to pull the win here. And the amount of infantry he lost, the amount of investment he lost.
Yeah, this looks very good for BoYcaH. He got 4 bigger Humvees shooting here on the houses of Asus. Asus does not have much to recover from this. Well, he does have the 1 supply, but BoYcaH has the 2 supplies. And Asus, he needs a miracle now. But then again, he made it to the semi-finals without even being in the player list. That's just because he had a different name here in the sign-up and the tournament grid. But yeah, maybe he has some tricks up his sleeve. But it will be hard. BoYcaH can collect with 4 Chinooks. Also is going for... No, they're not going for the oil direct. Also many supply crates here in the center to collect from. And there's some, some Chinese missile at the top. Interesting.
Is Asus also long distance collecting there from the middle?
It looks like there's a dropper coming in here.
Ooh.
On the dozer, the last dozer here. Oh, this dozer needs to be careful. Oh, the BoYcaH pulls it away just in time. Laser lock here on the Chinook. Not bad. Maybe another one. Or a big laser lock here on the Humvee from a BoYcaH. Another big laser lock. Taking out 2 veteran Humvees. Or maybe another one. No, unfortunately not. BoYcaH does defend this. The tow missile destroyed all those missile defenders.
Yeah, the tow missile, man. That was it. The missile defenders were too blobbed up together, and the tow missile did the splash, and that's how he could take them out.
Yeah,
But that was a very good drop, a very good attack there from Asus.
Absolutely. But interestingly, BoYcaH still has a 4 Chinooks. So he's good. Does have a cache, no problem. So he's building another barracks here in the base. Why not? Okay, another drop here on the Chinook, taking down another one. Asus really likes these drops. Very efficient drop placement here. Oh, the Flashbang Rangers are there to deal against those missile defenders from an Asus. Oh, this will be very, very good for a BoYcaH.
Yeah, it's true. Especially if BoYcaH gets, like, I don't know, a combat Chinook now, fills up Rangers, then pretty much Asus can't leave the missile defenders blobbed up. They can't do laser locks anymore, not properly.
Oh, the King Raptor is there as well. Oh, lost also his Chinook here. Asus Chinook just crashes onto the dozer. Oh,
Yeah,
the King
this is so
Raptor
tough.
is moving in. Probably will take out this dozer here. Yeah.
Is
Kills
that
it.
the last dozer for Asus?
No, it's not. There's another dozer parking down here.
Yeah, but he spotted it now for sure.
Another drop here. Oh, the Humvees could go for the crash. But not even necessary. It just take them out. They're just shooting. Okay, I hear some capturing. Where's this capturing? Ah, the middle oil is being captured here by a BoYcaH. But this looks very good for a BoYcaH. He does have a superior army. Superior units with the 2 King Raptors here approaching once again. Killing a power plant. Oh, Avenger is there. But I couldn't deal enough damage. Oh, laser lock once again here by Asus, killing one. But that's it. Yeah, BoYcaH in a very good position here. Puts the aggression here with his Flashbang Rangers. BoYcaH already 3-star. Meantime, Asus still 1-star.
Yeah, when he gets a command center and he just sends out a Spectre or A10 or whatever, I mean, that's pretty much it. Asus is already on the back foot, and then those general powers, that'll be like the final nail in the coffin here as well. Or actually, he could just keep it up with Raptors, because hey, why not? My god, they're so difficult to get rid of.
Oh, Avenger drop here, but it couldn't do much. Yeah, Asus does not have many options here
No,
at this point.
he's quite army limited.
Yeah, and also snipers up here now for BoYcaH. King Raptors are in the air again. Probably will finish here the war factory. Actually, 1 Raptor would have been enough, but BoYcaH is confident. He sends 2. Why not? Make sure you kill it, right? Building command center. Alright, Asus wants to capture here the buildings in the center. Certainly not a bad thing to have. But yeah, building a war factory down here. Okay, that's good.
I'm surprised BoYcaH didn't go for the dozer hunt.
Maybe he did not spot the dozer down here.
Yeah, maybe he thinks that this is all Asus has. Look, he's going for the barracks. Oh wait, now there's a Humvee going down. Yeah, he knows now, he knows. Wait, no, that's actually, that's Asus's Humvee. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't think BoYcaH knows about this little expansion.
He will notice soon enough. Asus is still a survivor, really. Yeah, wants to stay in the game. And he still is, and the BoYcaH's now, huh? Where is he? Where is Asus? Well, Asus is right down here, but BoYcaH is driving away. He doesn't. Did he not see that? Okay, now he saw it. Now he saw it. Now he's going straight for the war
Now
factory.
he knows. Yep.
Meantime, Asus is already having some Humvees of his own, but lose them against King Raptors. Oh, he could have come to the airfield. Would have been able to attack them now. Oh, actually he's there with a Humvee. And he's capturing the base. He dropped some Rangers and he's capturing all these buildings. Oh no, his last buildings were destroyed. What a pity. What a pity.
Wow.
You have
That was a
been-
nice attack, though. With
Nice
the Ranger.
attack, yeah. Asus always good for some surprise action, but that was not enough against BoYcaH. BoYcaH very confident performance here against the Asus with a 5-2 defeat. BoYcaH 5, Asus 2, and that's the first semi-final already over. BoYcaH in the grand finals and the Asus in the second final for the third place. Yeah, so that's it. The first part of the Super Semi Saturday is almost closing in. We can try to grab the players now for the interview. Maybe you can try to do that.
Oh yeah. Let me tell BoYcaH. Go on Discord.
So let me just double check the rules, because BoYcaH is asking for a best of 11 question mark, but no, it's best of 9. Best of 9. Semi-finals, best of 9. So BoYcaH is through. I will tell him you are in final. I will also write in the lobby GG plus plus plus. Oops, that was too logical. GG plus plus plus. Okay, so
Yeah, very nice.
I will add Logica here as a buddy. I already got the Caro as a buddy. Oh, Scuba I can also add as a big buddy. Here, Scuba the King. Always good to have. Ah, yeah, also buddy request from Legionnaire. A big accept, of course. We got some other people here. We got the Rule 970 Pro. He always wants to be my friend, but I always reject him. Buzzy123 also wants to be my friend, and some others. But I don't want to reject them. Not because I don't want to reject them, but because then I will go back. I will be kicked to the main lobby if I do that. So I won't reject you guys. Okay, so Logica says I'm ready, and here Caro is also here. So I will tell Logica and Caro we will do a short player interview. Okay. So the plan is now as following. We will try to grab those players for the interview, and then afterwards we will all go to the stream of Mr. Legionnaire General. I can show you where you can find it. There is a link below this video in the description. The first link, you just click it and you will go to the channel from Legionnaire General, which looks pretty much like this here. And then you should be able to see something like that. It should look like this. Caro versus Logica, blah blah blah. Yeah, with Dr. Threx here at the bottom with his finger pointing upwards. Yeah, so this is his channel, and there will be the next matches once we are done with the player interviews. Caro and Logica already ready. Legionnaire says, Stanislav, go Discord, click join call. Okay, join call.
There he is.
Hey, welcome.
There he is.
Oh, the BoYcaH. Congratulations to your victory against Mr. Asus. This looked like a very solid performance. How did you feel about that?
Well, from the first game, I was like, yeah, I'm kind of overpowered. That was kind of a run over the first game. He didn't put up much of a fight. He was following my techs around.
Yeah, but then he catch up for the 2-on-2. Yeah, two
Oh, yeah,
wins each. What did you think then? Did you think that maybe he would overrun you?
Well, I was thinking, I was like, oh man, what did I do?
Especially
Because of the-
in that lag game, right? He got you quite well.
Oh yeah, I couldn't even play in that China game. It was hard anyways with China. So I don't even the lag. I don't know if it would have affected if it wasn't lagging. I still might have lost that one because it's kind of hard. You know, laser locks killed his gats in like 1 second.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what I hate about China. But the demo versus stealth one, I really lost my strategy on that one. I was planning to take the oils like he was, but I looked away for a second when I was building the tunnel near the 2 oils on the right side of the map. And I was like, crap. I just let him. My tunnel was there first building, but I let him take the bunker. I was like, from there on, I was like, my strategy is not going well. Bad start. So I kind of just lost control of that game. And then, you know, stealth with the stinking stealth rebels. You know, it's so easy to cap oils with those things. So that went bad for me.
Yeah, but we think
Very
you
bad.
did very well. I mean, 5-2 is certainly a great result.
Oh yeah,
And then now
yeah.
the upcoming match, the other semifinal will be a Mr. Caro against a bigger Logic. What do you think about those players?
Man. Well, I believe Karo is he's a strong player. He's a known older expert, old school player, so I think he can put up a good fight despite Logica being very active at the moment, at his peak almost, I would say. So it's going to be tough for Karo, but I wish him luck, even though he's got a hard challenge to face.
So if you could wish for one opponent in the grand final, who would you like to play against?
Mr. Karo.
Mr. Caro. Because
Mr. Caro.
because he would be easier for your kind of playstyle to compete against?
I think it would be just a different kind of game with him. Versus Logica, though, it's like some super micro and, his strategies are very aggressive usually.
So you hope that the Caro does most of the work now, so you will have it
Yes.
easier in the final.
Oh, yes.
It kind of makes
Not
sense.
to say that I can't lose to Karo because he is a good player, like I said, and he can, do some really good strategies and cause an upset. He does very strong strategies. Basically, he takes the map. But like I said, yeah, Logica is just more aggressive. I'd rather not face the super aggression. You know what I mean?
If you happen to win the grand final and you pocket in the $400 prize money, what will you do with all that cash?
Let me think. I might just make a party with some epic wings and soda. And I'll live stream it.
In a live stream?
Oh yes. Yeah, man. KFC.
Delicious.
I can celebrate with my brother. Like Easy, whatever you want to call his name.
Nice.
And
nice.
Sounds good.
otherwise, I like ice cream. It's like one of my favorite things. Coconut ice cream.
Well, you can
So I
get a
can-
lot of coconut ice cream.
Oh,
for
I
that
know.
money.
I can make it last a few weeks. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
So that'll be
I would-
great if I win.
I want to say, like, from what you guys played here, you guys had some awesome moments of some great micro, like both players.
Oh, yeah.
One of the most ouchy moment, I think, at least what I feel, was when you got that dragon tank.
Oh yeah, man.
Like behind the supply and behind the arms dealer there in that winter map. Oh man.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh,
It was so
he
delicious.
missed it.
Delicious.
Oh, that's better than coconut ice cream. Okay.
Yeah,
That was
man.
gold.
That's a game changer. Big game changer.
Hey,
Also, like, what was your response like when in the first match, Asus also pulled off something quite impressive. He actually used a terror tech to kill your super tech. Like, I've never actually seen that. Like,
Oh yeah.
that was amazing. Like, how was your reaction on that? Were you like, oh well, I have a Scorp army, or were you also like, damn? Did that just
I actually
happen?
did. I wasn't looking actually at the moment. I just looked back and I'm like, oh, everything's dead. I mean, I knew how it happened, but I didn't see it happen, so I wasn't really like, oh, what the heck? He's doing a nice move. I was just like, I thought I just ran into a terrorist because I wasn't looking, so I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
actually think.
He actually did a BoYcaH style terror tech on the techs.
That's pretty sweet, yeah. Kudos to him for doing that, but I did not see it. I was like, oh, I ran into a freaking terrorist because I wasn't watching. That's what I was thinking in my head. But yeah, you're right. I was like, I have a huge Scorpion army. I don't really care. That was just a distraction.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And then I wanted to add that Asus, I think he was kind of hoping that random would benefit him, especially considering the map picks he chose. Like big maps are good if you get USA versus China or whatever. But unfortunately for him, it flipped to me, the luck.
Yeah, that last game, you know, I mean, you even said it in the chat, like.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is why I wanted to do at least reverse or, pick a matchup, because I don't really want it to be bad games that are, really unbalanced like that. But I did give it a go with the Humvees, and I almost got caught with those big missile defender drops. I was like, oh I was getting scared, man. I was starting to shake when he was dropping like that.
No,
But
that was good, man. In the end, it was still a good game.
oh, it was
very hard fought from Asus, so I still thought it was impressive by both you guys. Well done, seriously.
Thank you. And yeah, good games, well played to Asus. He did surprise me with the demo versus stealth. I was really impressed that he kept control of the map and he almost took every oil, except for the ones I killed, of course.
Yeah, that was pretty good performance by Asus. Very strong push there in your main base.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I was like, I'm done, man. Ain't no way I can fight that. Especially with my start, I didn't really have any extra money. It's really bad. But yeah, well played, Asus. Thanks for the games.
Okay.
And thank you guys for streaming too.
Yeah, no problem, man. It's great. I'm just glad I could also partake through the what was it? The screen sharing thing.
Did you?
Yeah, the last
few
matches. So,
How was it?
Yeah, it was good. You guys didn't really notice any change, right? In latency
No.
or whatever.
No, I didn't. No.
So that's a good trick to keep in mind. Nice.
Yeah, in all honesty, though, I think Owen was being a bit picky, but because the speed, only that China versus the USA game was really bad, but other games it wasn't that out of, it wasn't that bad delay.
Yeah, no, that's good. And I think now we will slowly transition onto the next semi-final, which will be Caro versus BoYcaH.
Did I finish in time?
Yes, you did. I mean, we are just about to turn to, 19 GMT, which is
I was
pretty much in line with our prediction for the next semi-final. So it goes perfectly in line. And this will be almost a moment where we will switch to the next stream of a Legionnaire. BoYcaH, thank you very much for the good performance against the Aces. Congratulations to reaching the grand final.
Thank you.
And thank you for talking to us after the match.
No problem.
We wish you all, wish you a great relaxation. Yeah, activate your energy, get strong, and then we will see you for the grand final.
I'm gonna prep.
Probably next week, I would suspect, against either BoYcaH or Caro.
Yep. Good games. That'll be really good games. Thank you guys for doing what you do, supporting the community.
Yeah, man. Anyway, I'm gonna be off. I'm gonna set up my stream, and hopefully I'll see everybody, the live audience, of course, on my stream very soon. See you guys. Bye.
All right, see you.
Okay, so now we are closing in this stream, and I show you once more here. This is the stream from Legionnaire Generals. You click on the link below this video, go to him, and yeah, we will watch their Caro versus BoYcaH on the stream. And of course, we also will be up for the stream for the third match and the grand final, which probably will take place on a Dominator's channel. So Dominator's channel is here. Dominator's also linked in the video description. We don't know yet when the final will be, but probably next weekend, maybe, hopefully, we'll figure it out. We will keep you informed. And the third place match will probably be streamed here on BoYcaH 0 hour live streams. Also, the link is in the description of this video, of the stream. So, yeah, you can subscribe to both of these streamers and wait for the next matches. But now, of course, we will have the semi-final here with Caro, BoYcaH, and Stanislav, and your host will be Legionnaire General. So I will close this stream now, and I will say thank you very much, and I hope you liked it, and see you next time at Stanislav TV. Goodbye.